Comments about the singing sensation LIZZO.
Why are we celebrating?
I'm your host as always, Kid Jigs here, as we talk about singer LIZZO being fat shamed by jillianmichales. Man, well, first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag viral here on Connect as we talk about singer LIZZO gets fat shamed by former Biggest Loser star jillianmichales. Yeah, this whole ordeal started with jillianmichales appeared, sat down in an interview and exposed the truth her singer with this shocking claim. Watch this.
Fitness personality jillianmichales is feeling the heat after making these comments about the singing sensation LIZZO.
Why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
Michales made the remarks on BuzzFeed's morning show.
There's never a moment where I'm like, and I'm so glad that she's overweight.
Fans were quick to defend LIZZO, whose brand encourages positive self-esteem. LIZZO spends hours every night singing and playing the flute during intensive dance cardio, goes one tweet. Others are defending Michales, who rose to fame as the tough-talking trainer on The Biggest Loser. Michales is exactly right. Let's stop celebrating and normalizing obesity as something great. Michales responded to the backlash saying, "There are serious health consequences that come with obesity. I would never wish these for anyone, and I would hope we prioritize our health."
All right, they saw right there, jillianmichales went too far with that, claiming LIZZO was too obese, and she's gonna have diabetes. And you know, LIZZO is a full-figure woman, but who do we know? You know, how she moving around dancing and stuff, we don't know for sure. But you know how they go. Well, let's see what the people say about this whole situation between LIZZO and Michales. Watch this.
The comments you probably heard about what she said about LIZZO. So she was doing an interview yesterday and was asked, someone just brought up LIZZO, and she said, "I love LIZZO, I love her music." But she said, why does it have to be about her body? Why do we even have to talk about her body? Why aren't we celebrating her music? In a very positive tone. And then she said, because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes. So a lot of people were pissed off about it. Right. That last part is what really got people pissed off.
Hey guys, I'm Adinone out of Houston, Texas. First, I want to say I'm a huge fan of LIZZO. We're both from Houston, both born in the Midwest, both music artists, so I love her. As far as Jillian's comment, she's like, I'm a personal trainer. This is what I would say. If a doctor walks up to you while you were smoking cigarettes and said, you can catch cancer from this, we can't get mad at them, but we can say, mind your business. Yeah, that's true. You can't say mind your business. And by the way, and Jillian did say at the when we talked to her, she said that's how she loves LIZZO.
LIZZO is speaking out against the comments made about her by fitness instructor jillianmichales. Let's run the clip of what Jillian had to say about LIZZO.
Why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
Now, LIZZO, who is in Australia on her sold-out tour right now, LIZZO said that her music helps little girls accept themselves, and how can we save the world if we save ourselves first? How can we save the world if we don't save ourselves first? Mm-hmm. So, ladies, Jillian, does she have the right to question Lizzo's body and her lifestyle?
She just don't got the right to talk like that. She was just talking real loose mouth in a way that is just unacceptable. Like, I don't know I just don't like when people talk like that she would never say that to Lizzo face. Never, ever, ever.
Right. Like, can you imagine going in like, are you worried that you have diabetes? Like, who does that?
She just was real this, and that's not...
Sorry. I think it's actually shocking that coming from someone who does this for a living, who is a fitness expert, doesn't recognize that your health is not determined by your weight. Right. So I think we should start there. Like, I know good and well people who actually are like marathon runners and are like incredibly into health and fitness, and they drop dead from heart attacks. Like, that just randomly happens to them. And we also know some people that maybe would be considered to be overweight who live until they outlive all of us. Yes. So I just found that really weird because a lot of people were defending her statements by saying, well, this is what she does for a living. She is a professional health and fitness expert.
Yes.
I thought this was a very ignorant statement.
And yes, and the problem is, up until now, when we see anybody who's a size over what we see on magazines, sadly, all skinny 0, 2, 4 models, there's a stigma that anybody who is plus or size is lazy, is complacent, is not able to bust a flute across the stage and give us all some moments. You know what I'm saying?
I don't condone the way Jillian did it. It's not really what you say, it's how you say it. And she did go down a rabbit hole of, you know, her comments. I do know 2 people who were, I guess the perception was they were healthy and they both dropped dead of a heart attack. But at the same time, we do have to, I see her perspective in the sense that loving yourself is taking care of yourself. And that is where she is coming from. It doesn't, but I'm not condoning.
But I hate
I'm not
that
condoning
that she
but she
put it.
I know isn't taking care of
exactly.
herself.
And what I think Jillian should know is that what Lizzo is saying is we have to love ourselves first.
Yes.
Because I know for me, throughout my weight loss journey, it was really hard for me to love the phase that I'm in. Like after having children, I am trying so hard to get to where I want to be. But I realized in the process, the more I stressed out, the more I was mean and talked down to myself, the more I held on to the weight. It was when I was like, you know what, Tamara, you have to love yourself where you are and work towards that goal. That is when you're really going to start to see changes.
I think a lot of people are mad at Lizzo because they believe in order to be a successful singer, you have to look a certain type of way. And she constantly disproves that you can look any type of way and you can still be successful.
And sexy.
That's why a lot of people are upset, I think.
People are upset about black women's bodies all the time.
All the time. Very, very, you know.
What do you think when she's trying to say that, like, I know a lot of us, like you just said, there has to be a better way to encourage people to get healthy, and it shouldn't be about your weight.
Well, Lizzo never really said, accept me being fat. She says,
she never said, oh, I'm the healthiest person in the world.
She's never said that. She says, accept yourself for who you are. When you accept yourself for who you are, you're going to look at yourself and go, you know what? I need to improve.
Correct.
I need to improve.
You want to do the best for yourself and you love yourself.
I do think it's important to say, though, only because you guys, I have a friend that's a doctor. And he said one of the hardest things to do is treat, 60-year-olds who are going through things and they want them to change their situation. He's like, well, the only thing we can do now is treat your symptoms because you didn't take care of yourself in your 40s or your 30s. So let's not wait until we're 60 years old to be like, oh, now I have to get healthy. And I think that that's really important just to put out there.
And I want to say diabetes and heart disease is on the rise for all women.
Yes.
Of all shapes, of all sizes. I also want to say a lot of times when you're thin, there are a lot of times thin women do things to stay thin that's not healthy for them as well.
Let's
so just because you see big girl like me on the outside, I'm working on myself. I don't care what y'all say. I know I'm big. Lizzo knows she big. We gonna be okay. But thank you for the PSA.
But also gonna be talking about sisters like that.
Well,
also that.
Now, do you think it's because she was a sister?
No, I'm personally saying
because she never said that about Adele.
And next topic.
Oh, I'm gonna get put on a blog.
You're gonna be on the blog again.
Stop it.
And they're gonna be in my DMs talking about why you ain't talking a lot.
I know, I got a couple messages. I do press every January. I was trying to do press about my app. Several months ago, I was doing the cover of Women's Health. I was asked about The Biggest Loser. And I said, I don't think it will work today because the world has become so PC. And I said, sometimes it goes too far when you glamorize obesity. Then that was a massive scandal. And I'm trying to explain, this has nothing to do with Lizzo. I was asked a question if I celebrate her being overweight. I don't celebrate anyone being overweight because it's unhealthy. There are two separate narratives. One narrative is, yes, you love yourself no matter what, because only from this place can you work to be healthier in all facets of your life. However, saying that obesity is healthy is denying scientific fact that's as contentious as the existence of gravity. Like, it's a lie I won't tell, no matter how popular it is to tell it right now.
And let me ask you these phrases: body positivity,
yes,
or we should be extremely inclusive of all. So,
we should be extremely inclusive of all, and I've always said that. I've never said the opposite. I've said that I refuse to deny the scientific facts that obesity is the #1 contributor to heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and a host of other really horrific things that destroy lives. I am a health expert, and it's not virtuous or honorable to deny these facts to seem sanctimonious or noble. And I will not do it.
All right, you saw right there. Lizzo, people are saying, Jillian Michaels is wrong for what she said, and she doesn't know Lizzo's condition, her health, and why would she even put herself out like that? But it's real. But now, Inside Edition tried to see if Michaels wanted to double down on her fat shaming claims and apologize to the singer. Here's what Michaels told Inside Edition.
Jillian Michales is doubling down.
I meant it, meant every word.
The famed personal trainer caused a firestorm last week after making these comments about the singer Lizzo.
Why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
The online reaction against her was swift and intense.
What do you say to these people who call you a fat shamer?
I would say this. Number one, I was an overweight kid. So think of me as though we're in AA, right? And I'm the person that's been sober 20 years. I'm going to be your best sponsor because I understand this thing from every angle.
Michaels says she hopes to continue pushing good health with her app, My Fitness by Jillian Michales.
My job is to say, this is the information. This information is backed by science.
By the way, she says she's a big fan of Lizzo as a singer.
I truly regret that she became the example of this argument regarding body positivity and health and where the two intersect. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It still doesn't change my position on the issue.
Yeah, she still won't be getting that back down none of that. She feels like she's doing Lizzo a service by telling her that well, we don't know, but why would you go and attack her and stuff like that? It's many stars that's been obese and lose weight. It's like a yo-yo effect. Like they'll lose it, they'll drop it, they'll gain it. We don't. They got their appetite. Well, and then she stand by her words. Even Lizzo's camp has not responded to her claims, Michael's comments. They feel like, hey, we don't know Jillian Michaels, we're not going to even give her the time or day. All right, you tell us what you think about this whole conversation amongst each other about people judging obese people who's not losing weight with the Lizzo or Jillian Michaels situation. We'd love to hear from you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. That's all. Thank you all once again for watching this edition of Viral. I've been your host, Kenny Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you next time here on Viral.